Well, I want to make one point and then ask a follow-up question here, Chuck. If you gave a contract for these situations to, I forget what they renamed it since, but Eric Prince's Blackwater, the logistics group. If you gave them a contract and a 30-day notice, they'd get everyone out.
There's at least accountability there, whereas you have to remember, literally no one has been fired from the Biden administration for Afghanistan withdrawal, for example. And in fact, many people have actually just been outright promoted after the withdrawal concluded. I think you can easily tie this into, the assassination attempt against President Trump, where the Secret Service director, whose incompetence was as bright as the day is long in the summer, she wasn't fired. She was allowed to resign. And you can look at, we've learned with rural broadband, one of the Biden administration's signature programs, has connected literally 0 people to rural broadband. The Biden administration's electric vehicle charging infrastructure has established 8 charging stations across the country. These are things that in the private sector or in a well-run government are laughable non-starters. And yet this is a theme I think you can look at from any department of this administration. You're going to see problems like this with 0 measure of accountability. And think about, for example, to that end, when Pete Buttigieg vanished on paternity leave, there are entire news outlets that have transportation department verticals, and they never told us that he was gone. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad he was on paternity leave. You would think that they should say, hey, isn't it weird we've heard nothing from the Secretary of Transportation for weeks on end? But no, obviously that's the problem, is that these people are in the tank to a level we really haven't seen for this administration. And I think that this is going to be in the final 2.5 months of the presidential campaign. A huge problem that Donald Trump is going to have to overcome is, again, you saw it last night with the CNN fake interview. The Democrats really can do no wrong in the eyes of these people. That's why it's important, I think, for shows like yours to exist, so that there can be some accounting of this, of the problems throughout this administration, because it's not like there aren't any.
Right. Well,